Hey guys, how's it going? Gazin9919 here today, and we are learning Revelation by Black Veil Brides. It is a bit more complex than the usual songs I teach on this channel, and the tuning is a C sharp tuning, so as you should already know, it's basically C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, D sharp. The first thing you want to do is this first little intro bit. This usually plays twice, but you can come in on the second time. I usually prefer to come in on the second time that it runs through, but this is a simple part, to be fair. Right, all it is, I'll just slow it down for you guys. So we just start with the opens on the top string, and then it's just 1 on the 10 of the top C string. So that's that, and then it moves to 12. So then 2 on the open. So all that is there on the A string here. I'm just going to do what I usually do, guys, and call the strings by standard sort of name, but even though we're in a different tuning. But yeah, on the A string here, you just want to be hammering on from 7 to 8, and then back off, and then slide up to the 5, so it's open. So that's that again. With the it's basically 7 8 7 5, then 0, then 10 8 7. So what we've got so far is we've got that little bit there, and obviously you can speed that up. And then the next bit is just it's sort of a weird chord, to be honest. So what you want to be doing is you want to have your middle finger here on the 8th fret of the E string, and then you want to have your index on the 7th fret of the A string. And then it's basically, what's that? So that's all it is. It's basically like that. So what I'm doing there is using my middle finger to cover the 8th fret on the A string. So that's, and then we go down to the 3rd, and then if we put all that together, we've got, and then with that last bit with the 3rd fret, all it is it's just ranging between the 3rd fret and open notes. But you just got to do it quick, you just got to work on that. Right then guys, so the next bit is, may seem complicating, but it's actually more simple than what you'd think it is. And that's basically this. And all that is basically the same riff as the first, like the same structure, but it's a completely different riff. I know that makes no sense, but I'm going to show you how to play it anyway, so. Yeah, what you want to start off with is the open on the top string, and then 7 to 8, so it's sort of 7 once and then 7 to a hammer on 8 on the A string, then double on the top string, double palm mute, and then you want to go down like this, and you want to start on the 7th fret of the D, and then the 5th fret of the D, and then you want to go to the 8th fret of the A, and then the 5th fret of the A. So, and then a hammer on to pull off on the D string on the 7th and 8th fret, and then you want to move to the 10th fret on the A, and then the same thing that we did in the last riff with the little 8-7 thing. So like that, you see here I've got my middle finger on the top string on the 8th fret and my index finger on the 7th fret of the A string. So it's like, and then this time, instead of the 3 and open, we're just going to do tremolo palm mutes on the 7th, 5th and 3rd. So just like that. So this is what we got, guys, so far with everything we've got so far. And then the bit after that, it's pretty much the same as what we've just learned, but with a little change to the ending. So I'll show you the bit after that. So all that is 10 to 7 pull off, and that's on the top string, so it's like, and it's kind of like to an open as well. And then it goes into the next section, which is, it's an easy section. All it is just opens and palm mutes. So basically what that is obviously just 2 on the open, and then you want to palm mute and an open D string, and then 2 on the open again, and like half the palm mute on the A string, like the D string, sorry, sort of. And then you want to go back to the original riff. If you remember the first riff of the song, it takes a small section out of that, which is the, so that's the hammer on from the 7 to 8 to 7 to 5 open, and then 10 8 7. So that's this section again. And it does obviously the palm mute once more, and then it goes into this next section, which is a simple 2 strums on the 8th and 2 strums on the 7th, and then you got this next bit after that. So it's, and all that is basically 8 7 on the D, and then 10 on the A. So there you go, just like that. And then it goes into this next section, which usually as rhythm guitar you wouldn't play this, but I sort of, I like to mix it up so it sounds more in depth when I do my covers and do my lessons, obviously. So this next bit, so yeah, and all that is just 2 strums at the open, and then it's 3 on the D string, 5 on the A string, and then 3 on the A string, and then back to 5 on the A string, and then you want to go 1 on the A string, and then open on the A string, and then back to 3 on the D. So that's that, guys. And then after that, it changes slightly. So again, it rips a bit out of one of the first riffs. So it goes. So it's just taking that little bit from there. So if you saw that. There it goes. But yeah. That's basically that. I've gone to the 8 there by mistake. I always make that mistake. It's so hard to remember that. Right then, guys. So after that, it goes just does one more of the. Goes back to the 8 and 10 after that. One more section of that, and then it goes into the sort of the chorus of it. So all this is just power chords, literally just power chords, ranging between the 1st fret on the A, the 3rd fret on the A, the 5th fret on the A, and a 5th fret on the top 3 strings. And that just goes like this. So after all that, you know, it's fairly straightforward. You could probably follow my fingers for that part. Like I said, it was just power chords ranging with the 1st fret of the A, 3rd fret of the A, 5th fret of the A, and 5th fret of the top E string. And then it just goes into the next section, which is fairly simple, and it's just, so that's just 7 and 8 there, just open top string and then 7 and 8. guys obviously know the 8/10 bit. And then this next part is just another very simple part, and it's just where it kind of the song calms down, it goes into a quietness, and it's just an open on the D string, and then a 1 on the A string, and then an open on the A string. So that's. And then we go back to the beginning riff, which is it. But at this point, where we go back to the 8 and do the 8 thing, you want to do a slide of some sort, so it's like, whoa. And then we kick into the next part of the riff, which is that, where it goes to the 7 and 8. And then that goes into that and repeats it. So guys, what it does is this time it goes back into the chorus, but it does it a different way. So it does it like this, it's like. You see that? So straight after the riff, it's going straight back into the chorus of obviously the. And then this next part is a part that I absolutely love, and it's a similar sort of riff to the start, but it's better sort of thing. So it basically goes like this. So you can probably see where the inheritance from the start riff has come from there. So it's just the same as the start with the 10 and 12. So that just does it twice. And then you want to open palm mutes between all of them, like most of these notes, so you can probably hear it if I do it slowly. And then you want to go down to the 5 to 7 on the A. And then you want to do the 7 and 8 thing that we practiced with the index finger and the middle finger. And back to the 3/0. And that basically repeats about, I think it's about 4 times. So all in all, it sounds like this. And after that, I believe it goes straight back into the chorus. So again, with the palm mutes. And if you're wondering, guys, I always do this. If you're wondering why my middle finger's on here, all that is just to mute the top string. So if I hit it by accident, then it cancels off the noise sort of thing. Straight back into the same thing. And this is where it changes, guys. It goes back into the it changes because it goes a power chord on the A string on the 1st fret, and then a 3-string chord on the top string on the 3rd fret. So and then that's how we end the song, guys. So you want to end it on the open note on the top 3 strings. So that goes through twice. The first time you don't include the open, but the last time obviously you include the open. And that has been it, guys, for learning how to play Revelation by Black Veil Brides. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the learning experience. Yeah, if there's anything you think I can improve with these lessons, please feel more than free to leave in the comments or something like that. And yeah, guys, just be honest if there's a problem. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until the next time, guys, peace.